Ladies and gentlemen, something different, and let me say this: model building for me sometimes gets a little stale. When I say stale, it's the subject. For example, the shuttle. It's a very cool kit. I mean, it's great and everything. And me working on a alternate interior, that's all right, but it just ain't doing it. It's the subject. Star Trek, Star Wars for me just ain't doing it. It used to be a go-to, go-to subject all the time. There's always something new to do. Again, for me, it gets a little stale. I know some people, they build like one specific era, like say Vietnam airplanes. That's all they do. American Vietnam era airplanes. I'd have to change it up. And again, I have to change it. That's why I try to do different subjects just to make everything, just something different. And I decided to do this because I've been debating if I wanted to do it for a while. Action figures. A lot of y'all may not know, and some of you all do know. I love my action figures. They came out with the Joe Classified series, which for some reason these figures are the hottest things on the planet, and they're all right. They're 5-inch figures. Again, my choice of scale in action figures, and I do have a lot of 5-inch figures, but I do like 3 3/4 figures, or close to 4-inch, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it. Again, I think that's perfect size. So much you can do, and just a lot of stuff. I mean, and that's my favorite type of. Of course, I did pick up my female figure there, but anyway, they had Duke in the Classified series, and these figures are basically like the '80s version, but with a little modern twist to it, and they're real nice. I mean, sculpt on it's good. Articulation's pretty. If you've seen Marvel Legends, they do a lot of mobility. Some figures I think are too articulated. I just, you can't even stand them up because they're so articulated. But anyway, I've been wanting to do this when they came out, and that is I wanted to make. Of course, me not prepared. Should have been prepared. I just turned the camera on and see what happens. I wanted to repaint Duke, and what I did, let me find me a picture here. That's close enough. I wanted to paint him in Tiger Force colors, and I assume, since I started repainting, they'll come out with the Tiger Force Duke. Now, if you don't know what Tiger Force was in the 80s, they came out with Duke, normal price, and then they jacked up the price a couple more dollars in repaints. And of course, some of the repaints were alright, and other ones was just pretty damn cool, and you just had to have it. But anyway, so I wanted to repaint the new Classified series as Tiger Force Duke. I saw a gentleman do Roadblock that way, which I will probably end up doing my version on him as well. But anyway, I masked him off, and the only thing is I can't get the belt off, which I had to paint on him, which is no big deal. But anyway, I masked him off, basically tan pants, and then I'm going to do the stripes on him. And Tiger Force Duke has a green shirt, and I got to go back in with the brush and touch up his collar and everything. And for whatever reason, he has a red shirt. I don't know. Just never did understand that. But anyway, I'm going to try to put his stripes on the day. Then we're going to go back in. And again, like figure painting, when you customize action figures, we're going to do some dry brushing, bring out the highlights and everything, and make him pretty darn slick. The only thing is with the newer figures, you can't really take them apart. Well, I'm not saying you can't, but I didn't want to break him and everything. But I wanted to make a different version of him. And I thought, it's different, does have modeling associated with it, repaints and everything, and just different. That's what we want. Anyway, there's some details I'm going to repaint. We're going to repaint his equipment, which backpack bandolier, and his holster there, which I just started. I'm not a real big fan of the gun. They're trying to me it looks a little bent, kind of a laser gun, but trying to make it more, you know, modern-esque. So I want to repaint that as well. But anyway, very fun, really hitting the spot, and I'll probably do a couple more repaints on it. 'Cause there's some figures that I want to get and repaint, and that I know that they won't make any versions of, and I thought just be different enough for the channel here, you know, because we do like our toys and model kits. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. I may or may not do the shuttle. I haven't really. It's one of those just not really, you know. Again, when I say clicking, that's the thing about modeling. That's the click. And anyway, we'll drift in some toys too in the good old BHP channel. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.